20 horses in the field, so crazy stuff happens all the time. It's hard to pinpoint what horse is going to do what. I know you guys have both done some deep dives on some of the horses, so what are the ones you're looking at?
Yeah, and unlike sports betting, you can make a case for most of these horses because they just don't have enough experience. And the reality is most people out there betting will be betting on one because it's the same name as their cat. I mean, those type of things, that's how you end up picking winners in this race because it's very difficult. So look for value, I believe. But if you're talking about some favorites, both of Todd Pletcher's horses, he has multiple horses, but two of his horses are kind of favorites. He's one of those connections that typically does well in the race. Kingsbarn, the 6 horse, and then, of course, the favorite Forte, the 15. But both these horses have run well. The favorite right now is, I'm sure Teddy's going to talk about, he has earned the right to be the favorite. But Kingsbarn's one of those, he ran the Tampa Derby, he has tactical speed. He can, and that's what you need. You need to be able to close if you need to run fast if you need to, and be able to turn it on and off at exactly the right time.
I'm going to put my money on Hit Show, which is clearly named after Beat the Odds.
Right, exactly. And those are coming up. Hit Show and Disarmed, longer shots. I like both those horses. Hit Show was in the Derby up in New York, ran second or third, and definitely was there right to the end. You don't necessarily need your horses to win every single race this time of year to win this big race because they're getting better every time out. Disarm, Steve Asmussen's horse, the only one he has in the race. He had the favorite last year that got overtaken at the end. He's the most winning trainer in America. Most people don't know that because he does it in the Midwest at the Oaklawn Fairgrounds, those type. Has never won the race. He has Disarmed at a big price coming up on Saturday.
All right, Teddy, what are some of the horses you're looking at?
Well, let me start with this. I never want to pretend that I'm a horse racing expert. I'm not. But when you live in Las Vegas for 25 years, you get to know people. And I talk with my friend Marco, I talk with my friend Paul, I talk with my other friend Paul, I talk with Frank. And I got a bunch of good suggestions, though, although what you were saying, Jack, a moment ago, you got to be lucky to win this race. I'd rather be lucky than good any day of the week. That being said, the favorite is the favorite for a reason. Forte, the number 15 horse. 7 lifetime starts, 6 wins. You talked about Todd Pletcher, the jockey, Irad Ortiz. This is the horse to beat. They deserve to be chalk. And let's not forget Angel of Empire, the number 14 horse, a horse that's peaking at just the right time. 2 favorites to consider.